up, everyone? How are y'all? Well, I figured I'd go ahead and give y'all a little rundown of the yak here. And like I said in the other video, it's not a Hobie, it's not a Jackson, but back in the day, this right here was a pretty decent little set-in kayak. It is a 12-foot Third Coast Avalon 120. And you do what you want to make it your own. And you get on YouTube, you search stuff just like I do. And we're going to go through some of the accessories I've made, some of the accessories I use, and what I do to have a good time on the water. So, let's come through here and open up the hatches. I have one here, one in the center, and one underneath y'all. The first thing I done whenever I got this is went out and bought the scupper plugs. You have 4 scupper plugs up front. Good thing about these scupper plugs, if y'all do any kayaking, y'all understand what these are for. On windy days, rough chop on the water, leave these open. Your kayak's going to set a little bit lower in the water and won't be as rough. For the calmer days, a little bit higher on the water, you just take these guys one at a time, push them in. There you go. You got 4 here and 2. Let's see here. 2 back here in the back. Pretty decent little area for storage. It is a paddle, not pedal, P-A-D-D-L-E, not P-A-D-E-L or P-E-D-A-L. Alright, first thing I done, it came with a little indention here and a indention back here on the back for your paddle to set in. But I got the little snap for the paddle to snap into. Take your little bungee, wrap around it, hold it. Storage here. The seat, I'm not very keen on the seat. I wish it was more set up. But extra patent. What are these? Thermos seats. You get these right here at Walmart, Tractor Supply, Ruru King, Urban Farm Store, anywhere. A little bit more padding. Cushion for the tushy. Well, with this being a fishing kayak, I figured I would get fish finder. Keep it up front. Got a ram ball mount. You put it on here, screw it in. Well, it takes a minute, but you screw it in. Got the adjustability, and then what I've done, you gotta take my word for this. I have a through hole design on the transducer. What I've done is I've took a battery, put it in a dry box, drilled a hole, it sets in here. And I took a 99-cent flip-flop, set the transducer in that flip-flop and traced around that. And cut that flip-flop out, set the flip-flop down inside the hole, and I took that marine goop, went all the way around it, underneath, make sure there's no bubbles in it, let it sit in there and set up, and works amazing. Amazing. Now, let's see here. Oh, drilled the 2 holes. You don't want to drill holes in a kayak. You don't. But if you seal them up, everything's good. What I do is I drilled 2 holes here. One for the transducer. One for your power. Comes up, plugs in right here in front of you. I could have mounted it over on this side. You do whatever you want to. It's your stuff. Go on about your business. Well, got on Amazon, and I got a Rail Blazer. track mount system. It goes on. Let's see here. Good thing about this is I've got two hands and I still can't do it. It goes on, screws on, it tightens up. Rod holder. I was like, guys, if you're fishing with two poles, you want to put one out here and kind of troll a little bit. Got you covered. Here, what I've done, let's take this guy right here off. Here, what I have done is everybody's seen these. Matter of fact, I think they call them a Scotty system. Got the little grooved parts, and it's supposed to set right here in the way. Locked down, not going nowhere. You can still use this, but everybody wants it. I'm sitting back here. I have to reach all the way up here, grab it. It's a nightmare. You want it close to you. Well, it don't. Nothing happens. So what I've done is toilet bowl screws. Little T-head screws. Drilled a hole in some 3/4 inch PVC cap. And the screw in the bottom, I've wound up putting JB Weld in there and holding that screw together. So what you could do is you could slide that rascal on there, tighten it down. Took another piece of 3/4 inch PVC, heated up the end. That way it snaps on there. Right? Follow me? So then you take that guy, you push her down on there and shakes the whole kayak. See that? Not going nowhere. All right. Next line of business, we have let me get this rascal off here. Put him back up. Close that down. Okay. Next line of business, what we have is I've put a anchor trolley system on this. You have a guide with a roller up front. It comes down, piece of paracord. It comes through a what do you call them? Little anchor eyelets. Comes on down and right to, okay, this is the top. Comes through another eyelet, back to another roller system. Pulley, that's it. Here on the bottom one, what I've done is you get a lot of the stuff in the anchor, trolley anchor systems. These rings are either plastic, they're triangle, something. But I went to the Urban Farm Supply store, should I say. And I got a metal ring and took paracord, tied it on one side, tied it on the other. And you can take this guy, move it all the way to the front if you want to, move it all the way to the back. And then if you're happy with where you're at, right here is a lock system. You just lock that guy in there and it's stable. It's not going nowhere. It's done. Well, let's go over one more thing. I'm pretty sure you see what's setting up here. And not exactly my design. Like I said, I've looked on things and got them off of the good old YouTube. Took a milk crate, took another milk crate, cut the bottom out of it. Took another milk crate, cut the top out. Back here in the back, as you can see, I have a 3-inch PVC, my anchor system on my anchor. It'll sit down in this guy, right like so. Sometimes it's a booger to get out. On this side, I have 3 rod holders Granted, this kayak has 2 rod holders, but I prefer a little bit more. A lot of times I'll take 2 or 3 fishing rods with me and a net. But let's flip this guy around. You have this here, which you can put storage in here. I have a knife and some rooster tails, fish scale, extra batteries. Flip this up again. You have this guy here, which is a clothesline, and I replaced the clothesline with paracord, and it is retractable. It retracts back in. You could use dog leashes, you could use all kinds of things, but this keeps it nice, secure, neat. You can put other things in this, and I wound up painting it white and doing a little old 3rd grade splatter paint with it. And then once you take this, you can set it back here in the back. Let's come right around here. We can set her right down in there, and she ain't going nowhere. What do you think? Well, guys, that is that's about it on this Avalon 120. If y'all have any comments, questions, anything that I could do better, or if anybody has ever seen somebody take a like a Jackson seat or something like a more set on top kayak seat and incorporated that seat with this kayak, drop it in the comments below. I want to see what everybody has done, little things. I'll put my email address in on this. Shoot me some pictures of your kayaks. Let me see what you've done. Let me see your DIYs. And the more DIY stuff I do with this, I'll try to bring y'all guys along, and we'll do the adventure together. Well, other than that, I just want to make a quick video, show y'all this. So just remember, for friends, family, and alliance like y'all guys, anything is possible. Get out there, enjoy the great outdoors. Until next time, it's Marty with Marty's Alliance. Have a good time. Peace.